So I've been down a serious rabbit hole lately, trying to find bulbs that actually make a room feel warm and lived in instead of like a dentist's office. And honestly, vintage Edison LED bulbs are the cheapest upgrade you can make to any space. I rounded up 5 that people are actually buying by the thousands, with real ratings, and I found some genuinely ridiculous deals. Let's get into it. First up is this 3D colorful LED Edison bulb in the classic ST64 shape. What makes this one special is the filament. It's not just a straight line, it's shaped into these swirling, colorful patterns that basically turn the bulb itself into the decoration. You don't even need a fancy fixture, hang it bare on a cord and it looks intentional. It runs on 110 or 220 volts, so it works pretty much anywhere, and it's soft enough to use as a night lamp. $4.50. Nearly 4,700 sold, sitting at a 4.9 rating. That's a lot of happy people for the price of a coffee. Number 2 is the same 3D colorful idea, but this one gives you options: ST64, G95, or the standard S60 globe shape. And that matters more than you'd think, because the G95 is that big round bulb that looks incredible in a pendant light over a dining table or a bar cart. It's marketed for Christmas, but I'd leave these up year-round, honestly. $7.19, over 4,700 sold, 4.7 stars. If you're doing a cluster of pendants and want a bit of variety in the shapes, this is the listing to grab. Okay, this next one is my favorite, and it's the flame effect bulb. Instead of a static filament, this thing has a flickering, flame-shaped glow inside. It genuinely looks like there's a tiny fire burning in the glass. Warm, retro, kind of hypnotic. It's the priciest on the list at $16.28, but it's the only one with a perfect 5-star rating across 4,600 sales, and that basically never happens. If you've got a patio, an entryway, or a reading nook you want people to actually comment on, this is the one. Number 4 is the spiral filament bulb, and this is the one for people who want understated and classy rather than flashy. The filament is coiled into a tight spiral that gives off this soft, warm yellow light, 4 watts, so it's easy on the eyes and easy on your power bill. But the real selling point is the shape selection. C35, 60, T45, the C64, the long tube T225, the big globes, basically every shape you could want, plus both E14 and E27 bases. For 58, 4.9 stars. Perfect if you're outfitting a whole room and want everything to match. And last, the budget champion. $1.61. That's it. This is your straightforward retro glass filament bulb, available from 2 watts all the way up to 8, in about 9 different shapes, in both base sizes. Nothing gimmicky here, it just does the classic warm Edison look properly, and at this price you can buy a whole handful and redo an entire chandelier or a string of pendants for less than a takeout order. 4,400 sold, 4.7 stars. If you're testing the vintage look before committing, start here. All 5 links are sitting in the description below, so go grab whichever one fits your space. If this helped you out, hit that like button and subscribe. I'm digging up deals like this every single week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.